What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Godzilla vs. Kong, just my review. And this has spoilers, like it says in the title, it has spoilers. So if you haven't watched the movie yet, I would go watch it before you watch this video because it's a pretty good movie. I'm going to talk about it. But first of all, in the movie, I thought what was really interesting was Kong got his story developed a lot, and Godzilla didn't develop his story at all. But I guess that kind of makes sense because Kong really only had one film before this, and Godzilla had two, so Godzilla had more time to develop his story. But yeah, Kong got his ass beat the entire movie. Well, pretty much the entire movie. I liked when Kong just played dead because he knew he was gonna lose. He played dead in the middle of the ocean so that Godzilla would just swim away. I thought that was pretty funny, and I thought that was interesting because Godzilla had defeated him up until that point. But then there was a second fight in Hong Kong where Godzilla drew the hole with his atomic breath down to the hollow earth, which was actually pretty weird. And then Kong came up and they started fighting, and then Kong sliced his axe right into Godzilla's leg. So I'm surprised it punctured it that easily, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. But and I thought the graphics, the visuals looked pretty good. Definitely the best out of all of them. I mean, you could very clearly see the Hong Kong battle. It was easily seen. And then you had 2 day fights. Not just one, but 2. The one versus Mechagodzilla and the Godzilla vs. Kong one at the sea battle. Mechagodzilla was whooping Godzilla's ass after Godzilla whooped Kong's ass. So I thought that was kind of weird, but he was just chucking him into a building after building after building. And then Kong finally came up behind him and they tried to double team him, saved Godzilla or whatever. He realized that they needed to team up in order to beat Mechagodzilla. And then Godzilla charged up Kong's axe, and then Kong just started slicing off parts of Godzilla, like his arms, his leg, and then just chopping into his stomach, and then ripped off his head with his hand, and just roaring with it in his hand. I was like, why? But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. And then, Godzilla basically kind of motioned to Kong to put the axe down as a truce, and then Godzilla swam away. But yeah, I thought the ending of the movie was pretty good. I think there's probably going to be a sequel. I mean, there's definitely room for a sequel. Just depends on how much money they make off of the movie. But yeah, I thought character development was pretty good for Team Kong. I mean, the little girl could communicate with Kong, which that was kind of cool. Where they were doing what's called sign language. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought that was interesting that Kong knew sign language. And it was kind of interesting to see Mechagodzilla just shoot his breath and just split the skullcrawler right in half. So that was pretty interesting. I definitely was baffled by that one. Let's see, what else was there in the movie? Any significant things, like Godzilla was attacking the bases because he knew that Mechagodzilla was at one of the apex bases. It was just attacking everything. That's why he was so mad. Because he had a challenger, I guess. I thought it was kind of interesting to see like the two halves of the hollow earth. There was like mountains on top and mountains on the bottom, which was weird. That was very weird. I can't really. There was this point in time where there was like a sculpture made like a finger, like a pointer finger that you saw. Kong touched the little girl's finger, so that was actually kind of cool. I forget what her name is, but yeah, that was actually pretty cool to see that. And then Kong found his battle axe in the Hollow Earth, where the rest of the Kongs used to be. Again, visuals look really good. The only kind of, it's like nitpicky, but I kind of wish the Hong Kong battle was lit a little bit more, but it was fine. It was more lit than at least any of the Godzilla movies, which is actually nice. I was surprised to see a Skullcrawler, actually. I was not expecting that. I saw the little babies in the shuttle that the podcast guy and the girl and the other dude were in because they snuck in there. And then they had all the little baby Skullcrawlers in there. So that was kind of cool. And really weird to see. I really feel like Godzilla was like sort of a Jaws character in the beginning of the movie where he was like swimming up. That was actually really cool to see. Well, not cool, but like, I don't know. It was weird to see, but he was just swimming up there all nonchalant and about to wreck a city and wreck a base or whatever. Yeah, Mechagodzilla unfortunately did not fight them until the very end of the movie, which kind of sucks because I thought there was going to be at least 2 fights with Mechagodzilla, but no, there's just one. Actually, well, I'm glad that the Hong Kong battle lasted until the daylight. That was pretty cool to see, because then you could actually see Mechagodzilla smashing Godzilla into the buildings. But Mechagodzilla overpowered Godzilla's atomic breath, so that was a thing and a half. But yeah, I mean, visuals were good. Character development was pretty good. I mean, there could have been a little bit more, but I mean, it's Godzilla versus Kong and Mechagodzilla, wherever you want to throw him in there. But that's what the main point of the movie is. But still, I wish I could have seen a little bit more of, what is his name? The guy that you see in every Godzilla movie, like the past 2, the parent of the little one, and then his kid died in the first movie. Yeah, that guy. I think if you know who that is, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah. So I think there could have been a little bit more from him and his daughter. I don't know where the wife was in this movie. I don't think she died in Godzilla King of the Monsters. But I don't know. I didn't see her at all. So maybe she did. I don't know. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I'd give it probably a 9 out of 10, just because I wish there was a little bit more character development. And I kind of wish we got to see Kong in the Hollow Earth more than he was. It was only like 15 minutes that he was in the Hollow Earth. And I kind of wish there was like maybe like a 30-minute scene where he's just like fighting things in the Hollow Earth. Which he did fight the Warbats, or the Nizuki, whatever you want to call them. There's 2 different names. He did fight those things, and then he started whipping their asses, but then he got curled up, and then they started shooting the missiles, and then he freed him. Then he ripped his head off. What is up with Kong ripping people's heads off in his movie? I'm like, what is going on? This is the second time he ripped somebody's head off in this movie. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I'd give this movie a 9 out of 10. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below if they're on. I don't know if they're on or not. Maybe. But tell me what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.